guiltier parties is hand down either China or India, one of those two. For another reason, they are fixed on giving it to one of their own. And you have to understand, like, every book on a bookshelf is practically stolen from them. We don't have the resources. But they don't comprehend that if you're the little author writing this book, sometimes there's subliminal messages, and how many authors have been killed? It was a little different with Prophet Hanna. This wasn't just about giving it to, them designing a story for the future. They got billed for future reenactment if they want to do that. It's the amount of theft that they did. Like, that theft hit several billions of dollars. Forget about the theft, then they friggin' injure you. Your neck and shoulders were broken and they injure both your countries. It's the psychology of how they exist. Maybe they want the 11 months of vacation while everybody works like an idiot. It's actually a bigger story. We just don't have the resources. So what is Prophet Hanna? You have to think about Prophet Hanna and why God chose what he did in the real version of the story. She's like a black woman, literally, in an urban setting or a ghetto, producing a turkey dinner from zero. That is what Hanna is. Always remember that analogy. That is what Hanna is. Because Hanna got to experience that. She also knew extreme wealth. Two ways. She was always with the ball players in very high posh positions, or she was born to wealth. So they trained these medicals, as the noble at the beginning gave more power to the medicals. They trained them like they're the top of the league. And then the Orthodox said, being a medical is nothing. We're the top of the league because we manage people, we manage resources. Then Luxembourg and those guys came in and said, no, we're the established chosens. To make matters worse, Iran pulled a fast one and said, no, we came in first. On hand is millions of dollars worth of legal documents. They completely disregarded that. That is why the zone of Hannan was generated. Now we are year 15, and they still are trying to control. Like you're a dog in a cage, trying to control. My debit card became a credit card now. We're loaning you money. Dude, there's a 4.5% non-contestable document. That's for the fleecing done to Hanna. For the reenactment that you're going to do with my stuff in the future. All over media is all Hanna work. That 4.5% doesn't understand garnishment. It is straight cash to her bank account. That is for the fleecing done. What is the total amount cash on hand given to Hanna? $2.49. It's the noble from Turkey and the Vatican, the church, the original church, and the original United States soldiers that gave her the trademark that you happen to retract. It doesn't work like that. Because if there's no legality, no law, and we got a bunch of hoodlums on the top, and they're walking around with gloves, pushing their fags now. Because the last thing they need is anybody getting close enough to them that you can whack them off. They're pushing these fags, giving them like lush mansions. They gotta win. But it's not a competitive story. This story goes back to Iraq 2003. Thousands of people know the story, so they started killing people. It became a crusade, a live crusade. $2.49 was given to Hanna. I think I should just frame that check for the rest of my life. It got cashed in BMO. I might ask for a backup. And then they got these Chinese involved. And poor Chinese. They lied to them. And you know, when you starve men and then put one of these girls onto them, they see stars. They're in love. We love Olive. Yeah, I'm sure, you know, Kim's getting old. Story. This is the challenge that I'm going through. So now they said, let's just empty out the whole thing, give her a shitload of money and walk away. But they couldn't do that because certain countries were just sitting in the background waiting for that. We don't need you, motherfucker. And Hannah's sitting here, injured, mortified. You know you're coming back Negro, right? In the jungle. I swear to you, every ounce of this story that makes you go, whoa, is a true story. But forever and ever, you know, we will remember these people if we depart this earth as some of the most disrespectful people on the face of this planet. Another entry.